All right, guys, so I just finished I just finished reading Aotnr Part 3, and it was so, how do I put this? They did something I didn't think would ever be possible. They made Armin sexy. Like, they made Armin hot. Bro, like... I can't even begin to talk about, like, I don't know where to start, because what they did was, and I don't know how they did it. The writers on the team are so freaking good. They're so skilled. They imitated Isayama's writing style. Some of the best chapters of Attack on Titan told a micro story. Right? The beginning of the chapter, you get this theme, and by the end of the chapter, it's kind of wrapped up, right? And then it's all this part of this bigger theme that's in the entire story. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm talking about? So it's like this story within a story that happened in this 60-page chapter, and I just want to take the moment to say, congratulations, team. Congratulations, Aotnr team. This is fucking masterful fucking work. This is like resume class, like fucking... I don't even know what to say. This is like top tier fucking shit. The art is so good. Everybody looks so good. I am so fucking proud of each and every person on the fucking team. This is beautiful. This is fucking magnificent. And if anybody has anything bad to say about this, you should be fucking laughing, because you guys fucking did that shit. You pulled this shit off. It had everything. And guys, I am not just sucking your dicks. And for people who aren't on the team who are watching, listening to this, I'm not just sucking their dicks. This was fucking brilliant. Suddenly, Armin isn't useless anymore. Suddenly, I don't hate Armin that much anymore. I mean, he's wrong, right? But I feel like this is consistent with what he was thinking in the series, what would make sense for him to think in the series. I think he's wrong about the Survey Corps, right? I think he's so wrong in saying that, oh, it was never... Okay, well, that's true. It's never their intention to commit a mass genocide, but their intentions were to provide life for humanity that was trapped inside of the walls. They didn't know that anything else existed. They didn't know any other humanity existed, right? So obviously they weren't fighting. They weren't surveying for the people in the outside world. They were surveying for the people of Paradis, right? For those people who've been trapped inside of walls and terrorized for centuries, to figure out what is going on, to eliminate the threat, right? Killing Titans because that was the perceived threat. And then lo and behold, we find out, no, this is a tool. Titans are a tool used by the actual threat, which is the rest of humanity, unfortunately. And so I don't think that the Survey Corps would be honky-dory. Yes, let's fucking, at our own expense, let's try talking this shit out. They're about to declare this war on us. They're about to kill us. Let's keep trying to talk this shit out. Honestly, say whatever the fuck you want. Jin, Gunter, Petra, however you want to say it, the people Annie killed, Squad Levi, the OGs, they wouldn't sit for this fucking bullshit. I want to say that they would be pro fucking rumbling, honestly. I do, but that's not what the focus of this fucking video is. I do think that it is consistent for Armin to be like, yes, I am the commander of the and bro, acting like the fucking commander for once. We actually have a commander of the Survey Corps. We have a commander. And this is so good narratively, right? Erwin was this great, amazing thing. Hanji fails. Armin is, picking up the pieces that Hanji left behind, the failure. He's carrying Hanji's L until he just has had enough, right? He grows into his position. I'm the fucking commander. I say what we're doing. We're not fucking doing this. I'm the commander. He's in this, right? Not in canon, but in Aotnr, Armin's like, I'm not gonna fucking sit down and feel sorry for myself. Here I am. I'm gonna stand up for what I believe in. I'm gonna stand against my best friend, who I love. I love him, but he changed, which is false. He did not change, right? But this is the skewed perspective that these people have of him, right? Because it's so egregious. Eren hasn't changed. Like Mikasa said in canon, Eren has not changed. The enemy has. Eren's been the same. It's the enemy that is now different. And so we just get these mind-blowing, again, round of a fucking applause to the Aotnr team. The action scenes were so good. Like, oh my god, the character designs for these nameless titans, right? For these beasts of the past or whatever the fuck, right? The character designs, fucking awesome. I'm actually bewildered. Like, I see why it took you guys so long. I appreciate you. I love you. This is such good fucking work. Resume quality fucking work. Honestly, if any of you guys want to work for like Disney shorts or Disney animation or some shit, I would put this shit on my resume, send them the link to this shit. Hey, I'm the main author, I'm the main coordinator of Aotnr. I would send them this shit because this is some resume quality work. This is fucking gorgeous. And I just love how you guys really, well, should I say you guys as if they're the ones watching this? No, I love how they incorporated Isayama's writing style, his art style. Like, at some points, it literally looked like Isayama's art, but better. Sorry. No, it was so good. I can't get over it. The fight scenes, they were, okay, at points, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not just gonna say everything good, 100, 100, 100. At points, I was lost. It was hard to follow. Just like once or twice, it was hard to follow. I was like, what the fuck what was that? What happened? How did that end up like that? What happened there? Right? And I only read it once. I'm gonna reread it a couple times, but this is my first initial reaction. Well fucking done. Like, Eren has his plan. He has his own plan, right? And Armin finally has his own fucking plan. Now the series is compelling again. Now it's harder to choose a side. Well, I mean, not really, but in theory, now it's a bit more gray. Not really, but you know what I mean. Now we have at least a competent leader with a plan, other than Eren. Now, if Armin had activated this energy a few chapters before, or few weeks before this rumbling started, maybe he could have prevented this in the first place, right? But here we have it. He finally grew into himself. And then you can make the argument that maybe Hanji was holding Armin back from unlocking his true potential, right? Since there was no excuse for him to have to, lead, there was no reason. It wasn't dire. Well, it was always dire, right? But it wasn't on his shoulders. He wasn't the commander, right? You can make the argument that Hanji being alive was actually holding him back from his true potential. You can make the argument there, I think. But after she dies, he has to kick things into gear because everyone's looking at him to find a way out of this. All eyes are on him. Right? Before Hanji died, it was the whole government. Well, what is the government gonna do? What does the government want to do? Like, we're talking to Kiyomi and the volunteers and the rest of the world. Everyone's so much smarter than us. What do they want to do? And then we'll follow their lead because we're so dumb and we're just now realizing there's a world out there. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? No, now there is nowhere to look. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? But inside, and now Armin's character is fucking blooming. It's fucking blossoming. I hate him so much less this way. Because how are you gonna tell me killing all of these people so I can live, even though it's been proven that is the only way that I can fucking live, is if I kill all these people? How are you gonna tell me that that's just fucking wrong? I'm a fucking abhorrent person. I'm a fucking scoundrel. I'm a misfit. I'm a piece of fucking garbage. And you don't even have your own, you can't even come up with your own logical plan, your own fucking thing. You're just bobbing and weaving. Your plan is to kill me and then what, right? That's Armin's plan. In canon, Armin's plan is to kill Eren and then see where things go. His plan is to go with the flow. His plan is to just kill Eren and then see what happens after that. That's his plan. But in Aotnr, it looks like Armin has a bigger fucking plan. It looks like he has a bigger fucking brain. And overall, he fucking stands for something. That's what I was trying to get at. Now he stands for something. And in canon, it's so hard to stand with the Alliance because what exactly is it that they're standing for? You know what I mean? What are you standing for? And there just isn't any real answer to that in canon. What do you stand for? Genocide is bad. Okay, but Paradis is gonna be genocided. Everyone born should live. Okay, but what about Paradis? You know what I mean? These statements are good and they sound good on paper. Killing is bad. Okay, but you're a soldier, you've killed, right? Like, these are blanket fucking statements, obviously, that are gray. Killing is bad. Yeah, but this is war. Killing is bad. But yeah, what about self-defense? So obviously, killing isn't always bad. This is a gray statement. These statements can be turned gray by context, right? So yes, genocide is bad, but what if the genocide is self-defense? You know what I mean? And so that honestly, like, it sucks, but in this series, they make genocide fucking gray. I think that's brilliant. I don't think that's ever been done before. So hats off to Isayama, right? This series makes genocide gray. And I think this Aotnr, by giving Armin a fucking backbone and making him stand for something and giving him compelling agency, and not just twiddling around, I don't know, twiddling his thumbs, I don't know, I'm so insecure about my leadership, I'm so insecure about myself, I don't know. Now he fucking stands with something. Now I can actually see myself in Armin a little bit, whereas before I couldn't at all, because he didn't stand for anything. And it makes so much more fucking sense that Armin, the one who is in paths, knows where Zeke and Eren is. That makes so much more sense than Mikasa traveling through the Weavers, traveling through the fucking Brown's Magic SMU, well, CMU, wouldn't it be? Well, whatever. That makes so much more sense than whatever the fuck happened there that wasn't explained at all, how she just all of a sudden knew where he was, right? This makes so much more sense. So much more sense. Give Armin his role in the story back. That might be the title right there. Give Armin his role in the story back. Armin finally stands for something. Armin isn't a fucking seahorse, seashell, bitch ass, punk ass, little dick ass, no ball ass, fucking two head ass, flat foot ass, flat earth head ass. Like, you know, he's not a piece of shit anymore. I can kind of relate to, I can see where he's coming from a little bit now, right? Whereas before you just have to guess and check, oh, killing is bad. And that's all you could say for him. Well, genocide is bad, therefore it should not be done. Okay, Armin, but this is kind of like a counter genocide to make sure me and my people who've done nothing wrong don't get genocided. Now what? Is this okay? Or is this like, what is this? Like, what am I supposed to do in this situation? Genocide bad. That's canon. That's 139. Genocide bad. Hanji and Armin. Genocide bad. And the Alliance. Genocide bad. Okay, what about Paradis? Fuck Paradis. Genocide bad. Genocide bad unless it's Paradis. Like, fuck you. You know what I mean? But anyways, this shit is so fucking good. I am so excited to see the next part. How many parts are left? Sorry, I get curious. Like, I need to know. I need to know what I'm waiting for. I need to know if I'm waiting for like 3 more parts. Am I waiting for 2 more new parts? Am I waiting for 1 more new part? No rush, because this is fucking beautiful, grade A, top tier work. Let me see if there's anything I missed here. The parts with Levi were kind of fucking cheesy, but Levi is pretty cheesy just altogether. He's fucking dad joke McGee, right? The Levi fucking parts, I was like, okay, you fucking cheesy motherfucker, like, like, kill yourself, like, die. Just kidding. Levi's great, but it was cheesy. I was like, all right, they really captured the characters in this. Oh, that's something else I wanted to say. With the imitating Isayama's storytelling, right? Like, his greatest chapters are structured like this chapter here. His greatest chapters. If you know what I'm trying to say, let me know that you know what I'm trying to say. So you get this fucking conversation between Armin and Zeke, right? About a fourth of the way in. You get this conversation, the beginning of it, and it holds a lot of weight, and it holds a lot of fucking importance. And you need to fucking know what's being said there. So you get just enough information to wet your whistle. Your whistle's a bit wet. You're curious, you know. What the fuck? What are they talking about? Oh, yeah, okay, so this is Armin's stance, and this is fucking Zeke's nihilistic fucking bullshit stance. And both stances are different from Eren's. And both stances are these 2 different options Eren could have done, neither of which guaranteeing Paradis's freedom, right? But anyway, that's besides the point. So you get 75% of this conversation, and then you get edged, right? They wake Armin up, and he's like, what the fuck? What happened? And then at the end of the chapter, you get this fucking cliffhanger. The rest of that conversation, which again acts as foreshadowing. Now, this could be, it's brilliant regardless, right? But this could be brilliant foreshadowing. Oh shit, Armin's gonna die. or this could be brilliant, anxious fucking foreshadowing. Oh fuck, Armin might die. Either way it goes, it's fucking brilliant. And I think they did a really good fucking job. Again, let me just run through my fucking compliments. The art was phenomenal, top tier. Whoever's drawing the physiques is, give them a raise. Whoever's drawing the facial expressions, it's goated. It's so good. Whoever's drawing Aaron, I'm gonna need a commission. Like, whoever made Armin sexy, bro, open commissions. Open commissions. Armin looks sexy as fuck. Open commissions. Please open commissions. And again, put this on your fucking resume. I fucking love it. Excellent work. 10 out of fucking 10. And I'm not just sucking you off. I'm not just kissing your toes. This is really good fucking work. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was rereading the previous chapters, I had this glaze over my eyes, like just in so much hurt still over the ending, right? Reopening a wound. You know, like I just got stitches and I just cut them open. Like it's still a wound there. It's been stitched and it was healing, but I just fucking cut it open again. Like fuck. And reading back, you know, parts 1 and part 2, I was like, this is what we could have had. You know, so I was stuck in this salty mood, sourpuss piss baby mood, and I was like, fuck, you know? And then I got to this. And the action sequences. I'm just at a loss for words. I am just at a loss for words. Now, I will say, and this isn't some Arahisu bullshit garbage mouth mumbo jumbo, my favorite, I think, would have been part 2. As far as art goes, as far as like the paneling went, part 2 was just that girl. Like part two, there is no topping part 2 in my book. Parts 1 and 3, they're tied for me, both really, really, really fucking good. Okay, I take that back. Part 3 is a little bit above part 1 just because of how much more it gave us. Super fucking good. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna just leave it there. I cannot wait to see what's coming next. Is Armin gonna die? And then how are they gonna diverge from the manga as far as Mikasa's role in the end? And again, thank you for fucking making what's his name? Armin? Thanks for making Armin a character again. Thank you. Like, I forgot the potential of Armin's character because of the way 139 is. I forgot the potential of that. You know, Eren throwing the entire rumbling and giving the Alliance the W, which he had no choice but to do, right? If he wanted them to survive, because he has the powers of the almighty God, right? And it's just so fucking refreshing to see that Armin actually has a plan. This is some commander shit. This is living up to Erwin's name in his own way, right? I still hold the belief that Erwin would be pro-rumbling, honestly. But in his own way, him taking charge is him honoring Erwin and honoring being the commander of the Survey Corps. That is my opinion on that. So my biggest praises for this is thank you for giving Armin his role in the story back. Thank you for making Armin a character again. And Isayama's biggest mistake during these final chapters was taking away Eren's point of view. That was his biggest mistake. That just made this battle and all of this shit so under-fucking-whelming. And then 139 just strips away all of the fucking stakes. And so having these two brothers, basically, these two brothers talk this out, right? And then having Eren act selfishly, which I think is so in his character, and trap Armin in paths. Bravo. Bravo. Because we see in this series time and time again that no matter who Eren fucking cares about, he cares about Armin a little bit more than everyone else. Just a tad bit more, or maybe a lot bit more. He cares about Armin, I'll say it, much more than anyone else. And so it makes sense that Armin is the only person he's like, no, you're not gonna be on the front lines. I don't wanna fight any of my friends, but I especially don't wanna fight you, and I'm not gonna kill you. You're going to see the new fucking world. You're going to see this new world. And it is so fucking in character for Armin to be like, fuck that, okay? Fuck that. I am gonna fight with my friends. I am the fucking commander. I'm the commander, goddammit. And I just think that was so fucking brilliant, so fucking good. And I'm so mad that Isayama robbed that from us, right? Because the entire fandom could be cheering over that. The entire fandom could be wanting to suck Armin's dick. Like, this shit literally takes what Isayama did and accelerates it in the best way. It gave Armin his spine back, which just feels like the logical way this shit was supposed to end. Like, honestly, this shit doesn't even read like fan fiction to me. It doesn't. It doesn't. And like, it surprises me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't predict and tell you everything that I think is gonna happen and what person's gonna say and woo, right? I can't do that. But what I'm saying to you is it feels like the original Isayama launches of his chapters on the 9th of every fucking month. That's what it feels like to me. And I love that. I love that feeling where it feels like I'm gonna get excellent, amazing storytelling. And okay, I take what I said back. The second part of Aotnr is my close second favorite. This is my favorite because of the structure of this chapter. Because of the structure of the storytelling here mirrored Isayama so well and so beautifully. And then raising the stakes back up, right? Connie, oh, I'm fucking out of gas. Which in canon, all of those motherfuckers should have been out of gas. All of them especially Mikasa. Mikasa should have been the first person to run out of gas in canon. Does anybody run out of gas? Does anybody run out of blades in canon? I can't even fucking remember. I don't even care. And so the one thing I'm confused about, which I think I'm supposed to be confused about, is why the Titan shifters of the past all stopped, right? And gave the Avengers their whole and ace, right? At some point in this chapter, all of the shifters of the past stopped fighting. And so the Alliance, you took that opportunity to escape, basically, and regroup and, you know, get their heads back on straight. And so I'm wondering why that happened. So I can't wait to see it explained. And that's the fucking thing about Aotnr, man. They explain everything. They fucking explain everything. And not like, oh, you need everything spelled out to you, but providing the proper context. Like, the least a fucking author can do once he's thrown all these branches and all these contrivances and all this bullshit and this works this certain way and that works that way, woo, 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 right? In a story like this, Attack on Titan, you need to lay out your rules and you need to explain how the characters are going around those rules, the holes and aces that they find, the loopholes basically in these rules that they take to make the rules work to their advantages, and then them attempting shit that doesn't work, right? Like Eren trying to transform a billion times, right? When in the beginning of the series, when he was just figuring out how his Titan powers worked, right? Eren trying to harden, but no, he couldn't harden because he didn't have the hardening, chemicals in his body, whatever the fuck, however the fuck that shit worked. Doesn't make that much sense, but it does make sense because in the rules of the story, the way the story's written and how it's set up, that's how it works. And it makes sense only in the context of the story. Does it make sense in real life? No, of course not. But it makes sense in the context of the story. So your job as an author is, if something seems like it went against the rules, or if some fucking miracle happens, it needs to be explained and context needs to be fucking given. So it doesn't look like 6 mere humans and 1 superhuman, Mikasa fucking Ackerman, with unlimited gas, I guess, and unlimited stamina, like fucking 12 bars of health that never go down, can survive something as cataclysmic as a fucking rumbling, right? With shifters of the past fighting them. Fighters. Fucking fighters. Like, that needs to be explained. That needs to, like, no. The way that they fucking survive that in canon is absolutely fucking ridiculous, and it makes no sense. And so Isayama's job in that moment was to explain to us how they fucking survived. And then I guess we got our answer. Eren was playing a jokey joke on them, yet he didn't know that if they would even survive it, right? It's just, he was backtracking and he was just, it was sloppy what Isayama did in the final couple chapters. Very fucking sloppy. So I'm so fucking glad that they addressed that these bitches are running out of fucking resources. They're out of gas, they're out of blades, and it's looking fucking bleak, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. Thank you so much, Aotnr team. You did a magnificent job. And yeah, I can't fucking wait to see what you guys push out next. Thanks so much for your hard work and patiently awaiting the next installment. Do not rush. I want to see quality as good as this. Fucking beautiful. Thank you for making Armin sexy. Thank you for making Aaron sexy as always. And thanks for making everybody look good. Okay, that's it.